This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Wolverines will kick it away first. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Indiana's offense will have the football first. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner.
There he goes. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll do it himself. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. The Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
And the Wolverines will have it first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his back in the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Gets rid of it. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. He'll take a shot. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And it's so underrated. The the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They took it 71 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Hoosiers in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. Under fire. Pass rush gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
The Hoosiers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Looking for space. It's Rousseau. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Using his feet to buy time. Oh, he's headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
He doesn't need anything to do. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. I'm going to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open. Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Oregon is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Justin Herbert had a hand in getting this kid to Eugene, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UCLA. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to fire on second down. Gets it out fast. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Hoosiers are in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Spears. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The Hoosiers get enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? So now it's 2nd and long. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Michigan. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Rides the back on the option, the give. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Soft spot in the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Hoosiers are flying down the field.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on 3rd down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this.
Oh, he found a space. And he just kept running. And he ran away from the crowd. And he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And sometimes these games can snowball. You get down 21, next thing you know, you look up, it might be 35. Nice answer, put a drive together. Now the defense has got to get you a stop. Then you try to put another drive together. One possession at a time, try to climb back in this football game.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So a drive there of 85 yards, and the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Chubb. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Leaves it with the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Chop. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Power football with the run. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. To the air on 1st down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
And the Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Wolverines!
And a really nice job understanding. I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field, and I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Hoosiers want to crank the tempo. Here's the handoff. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback on the keeper. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack. And that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They'll go to the ground.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll try the run. Oh, what a move. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Chubb. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catches signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Snagged out of the air. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his man.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Trying to get the corner. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working that left side now. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Rousseau. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll start this drive going to the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. There he goes. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab on the left. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. It's good.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking downfield on first down. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole, and you just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On the ground, it's James. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They boot it away on 4th down. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Offense in an empty set. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quarterback adapting. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
And the Hoosiers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off play action on first down. Fires to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The run to the left. Finds some fresh air. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. The give on the inside. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard.
Oh, he's got some space. Past the 20. Touchdown, Michigan. He got a step and just dusted the field.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. NC State delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the ACC. Trust me when I say the party is on in Raleigh. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Hauls it in. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. With the catch, it's Madison. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Good enough for a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down and run. Turning it on.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man there. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The inside handoff. Breaks the tackle. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to the ground with the running back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's some pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Leaves it with the running back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. So here comes the Michigan offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Powers through the defender. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's got it again. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. They'll give it to the back. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for room, it's James. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. Might be calling a hot route. The pitch to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now the play fake. It's complete to the left. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Hoosiers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Might be looking to run. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
It's just so frustrating on a defense. I mean, you got great initial coverage. You understand third and short, the ball might come out fast, and then what does the quarterback do?
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
The Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Bringing the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense got it. They're on the run. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find...
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Wolverines have pushed it inside the 20. Motion from the wideout. They go to the ground. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Touchdown, Wolverines! Great job by the back on the option. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Going to try to get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught him.
Catch in the middle. It's Kramer. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
2nd down coming up.
Finds his tight end. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work.
43. That's a 1st down for the offense.
They'll run it from the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Hoosiers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Callow. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. He wants to throw it again. Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They've got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Just ran him over. There he goes. Lowers those pads. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. The Wolverines, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Right back to the well. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Safe completion on the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Using his legs, it's James. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. They'll run the sneak for it. The Wolverines are threatening on 1st and goal. Pushes ahead.
And I'm not surprised they went to him again. He's already had 2 rushing touchdowns. He's had some success and been physical. But how about the defense? Ready for him? I guess they've learned their lesson, right? They've already given up 2. They weren't giving up a 3rd.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. With these last 2 plays, they've just taken this drive and thrown it right into the fire. Can they snatch it out on 3rd and goal? Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
What can you say about the impact this dude has had on this game? He has been completely unblockable all game long, guys. That's his 3rd sack of the game.
The Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. 1st down and more. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. The throw. Makes the catch. It's James. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Pushes for the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
62, Indiana, 13.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.